Hey there YouTube, this is MT93 on Dual Storm channel. Of course, as you guys know, I'm doing a Fire King deck profile, and yes, this is Carry 1516's build. She wasn't able to actually, at the moment, do the deck profile herself. A lot of things has been kind of blocking her from between school, work, and just other, social obligations that she has to go to, but she really wanted to get this deck profile out. So I took it upon myself to kind of do it for her, and hopefully she won't get too mad at me. First things first, we're just going to go right into the triple little tweeter. That's what we call it. Fire King Avatar Grunix. Basically, when the card gets destroyed by battle or by card effect, you can bring out any Fire King monster, I think except for itself. But mainly what you're going to be going for is your triple big tweeter, which again is the nickname for ourselves. Fire King High Avatar Grunix, which some people get confused because it says High Avatar, it makes the name completely different, and you can actually go from little to big, which is pretty much the idea of the Phoenix being reborn. The one card that you pretty much need to tech in, no matter what, when you're dealing with the Fire Kings, is always Yaksha. Basically, if a Fire King monster gets destroyed, you can special summon him from the hands. If he gets destroyed by card effect, pretty much through his effect, or even Mirror Force, what the hell. You can destroy one card in your hand, which yet again you want to go for either the big tweeter, or if you want to go for the little tweeter. So pretty good. And then you can just do some continuous plays. That's pretty much the Fire King part of it. The Hazy part of it is, of course, Triple Griffin, which this is probably one of the better ones. If all the monsters on your side of the field and in your graveyard are all fires, you can actually special summon him. The one trick, though, is you don't have to have a fire monster on your field, but you have to have a fire monster in your graveyard, which some people get that flipped, but that's how it is. So, after that is Double Periton. She finds it that if you do triple Periton, it kind of clogs, and if you get Periton late game, which most of your Hazy Flames are going to be pretty much gone by then, it's pretty much useless, and you can't use it as effectively, so 2 works. Sphinx, basically to kind of get the extra mill and maybe an extra special summon if you have that luck factor to you. Also, it's a 6 that goes great with the Rake 6s in this deck, and of course, it's a Hazy Flame monster with with a decent effect. Oops. After that, your main searcher of the deck, Hazy Flame Cerberus. If he ever pretty much gets sent from the field to the graveyard, you can search out any Hazy Flame card, from Hazy Pillar to Hazy Glory to even Cerberus himself. So, I mean, he is great, and of course, play 3 of them. After that, you have 2 Hippogriffs. He can't be targeted by card effects, by your opponent's card effects, which is pretty decent. I wish his attack was a little bit stronger, but yet again, it works fairly well. And same with Manticore. He has a little bit stronger attack and a little bit better defense, and of course, basically can't be targeted by card effects. So, and it pretty much rounded off, which this card works great. Goka, basically to keep him on the field, or actually to special summon him. Excuse me, to special summon him, you have to destroy a fire monster on the field. Well, we talked again about our Fire Kings, but yet again, you can also go for Cerberus, which you get the search, you can actually go for more plays that way. That's pretty much the monsters. Let's go right into the magics. We have your 1 Dark Hole, pretty much just to nuke everything and maybe go for your Fire King plays. 2 MSTs, 2 sexy MSTs at that, which I've always been jealous of her sexy MSTs. She always gets like the sexiest ones ever. Pretty much yet again staple. 3 is a bit much. 2 Circle Fire Kings, just to kind of recycle your Fire Kings and stuff, basically, because you can do any fire monster. So yet again, Cerberus, Hippogriff, Manticore, however, then you can go into your big tweeter again and do some phenomenal shit. 2 Onslaught of Fire Kings. There are times when you're going to be kind of getting dead rolls, and this card will help just to get a monster out, do some plays with it. Mostly the Big Tweeter with that, and to pretty much round off with Magic's triple Hazy Pillar. Basically, Hazy Pillar with all your sixes. I mean, you need this card. There's no way around it. Um, it just allows you to summon him without a tribute. Oh, excuse me. Ooh. For traps, you have one Compulse, one Bottomless, one Torrential, and a Solemn Warning, which is pretty awesome. I mean, I usually do like a triple threat. Like if I have like these three, that's what I'll just do. Cali Compulse out, or if I have these three, or any combination of the four. But she likes to do all four, and it's which is perfectly fine. It works great. Torrential basically for her own plays, Bottomless just to really troll. Same with Compulse, and Solemn Warning, which is actually not that easy to get anymore, which is pretty much damn. Double Wabaku. She shares my feels with the Wabaku. And it's such a good card. Saves so much destruction, and I mean, because if your opponent can't destroy your monsters by battle, what are they left with? By card effect, which that's what you want. So this card is amazing. Double Mirror Force. Just there's actually been times when she's actually gotten her High Avatar Runix gotten taken by Big Eye or however, then Mirror Force, her effect actually activates in her graveyard, so then she'll get it back, nukes everyone's field, and shit goes down. Dark Bride, pretty standard for your negation. And to kind of round off with the traps is Hazy Glory. Hazy Glory is basically the same effect as Hazy Pillar, but with the add-on they contribute it and grab another Hazy Flame card except for Hazy Glory. So you can go back for Pillar, you can go back for any of your monsters that have Hazy in the name. For the Xyz, one Granosaurus, because they're playing triple of the little tweeters can be a little bit much. So if you have like two of them on the field and like you can't really do much with them, just overlay them for Granosaurus, we can maybe get an extra play, maybe burn them a little bit. Go Utopia, because Yaksha it can be a thing, and there are times where people playing with Creature Swap can really screw you up, go for, take your big tweeter off of you, and then of course you left with a level 4 or something, and with a double Yaksha, that can happen, and it actually does happen more than not, so if you just want to do the one, that's perfectly fine, but two, just to be safe. For the rank 6s, which there's plenty in the stack, one Gauntlet Launcher, preferably two, if you can actually get a second one. It's an amazing card, just destroys everything. You can actually, I believe you can actually pop your own Grunix. Nope, your opponent controls. My bad. But destroy one card, just basically one card your opponent controls, and then just piss everyone off for days. After that, just pretty standard triple Basiltress. Basiltress is just so amazing. It's one of those cards yet again that didn't get much recognition because of the specific level 6 has to be a fire monster, and Hazy Flame wasn't complete by itself, but with Fire Canes, it really just rounds it off. Photon Strike Bouncer, I mean, it's like if you don't have at least two in this deck, you are not doing yourself right. Because really you want to pull off the Photon Strike Bouncer just to really troll your opponent and just keep on negating your monster effects, then bring out Basiltress, and keep on adding those units until you get pretty much 5, and this card is pretty much unstoppable. And then after all of that, you have the one Heretic Sun Dragon Heliopolis, because High Avatar Runix, or Big Tweeter, however you want to call it, is actually level 8, and there's times when you have one in the graveyard and two on the field, which is perfectly fine if you're doing your lock, but if you just want to kind of just clear out your opponent's field a little bit, get those guys in the graveyard, there you go. Hope you guys actually enjoyed this video. Try to get some other ones for you that Carrie 1516 has done. She has plenty of deck profiles, which I do want to get on this channel. Please make a comment below. Please subscribe. Please support the channel. I'm finally starting to get some money with these videos. Please click on those ads. Please get me, some cash flow in here, because it's only going to make this channel produce better content for you guys, and that's all I'm asking. So, thanks for watching.